I don't know what my hair looks like. I need a haircut. Good evening, Carol. Good evening, Carol and Jack Choppers. Welcome to Tuesday night. We are going to show you new comics. I'm here with John Shearer. He says hi. You can talk. Yeah, I can.
I have a microphone.
And we're excited. We're having a good night. It's a full table. We got mini table out. So for fans of mini table, don't show people the mini table.
Oh, sorry.
For fans of the mini table, it's your week. We had a wonderful late night comics. That is my only news. That was what I was trying to think of while I was making noises. We had a wonderful late night comics on Thursday. I just wanted to update everybody. Thank you for your support in buying pop figures and buying dollar books, because we raised over $1,000 for Genghis Khan to put on their con this year. So we're super jazzed about that. Their drawing club went great too. We had to add chairs. They had 30 people in there. So that was really cool. Hopefully we can do another one soon. But let's get down to brass tacks. New books this week. Our new segment, if you didn't catch it last week, is 3 things this week. So John Shearer, Kevin, and I talk about all the new books that we were able to read or not read during the day. And we come up with 3 things that we wanted to mention this week. So we don't have to spend a ton of time on the table and break John Shearer or my wrist while holding the camera. So first thing this week is that the scariest Universal monster is a regular old guy. I read Universal Monsters Invisible Man to start my reading this week, and it was spectacular, written by James Tynion, with awesome art by Danny, but it is, good for me, a primer into the human behind the then changed into a monster Invisible Man, and he is a bit devious, a bit uncomfortable, and it's fun to realize, actually, from Tynion's exit letter, it kind of summed it all up for me, that he's like the one Universal monster who's not a product of tragedy or unfortunate situations. He doesn't really hold any kind of humanitarian compassion. He's a jerk, and he did this to himself, and then he acts like a jerk, and that's the crux of it.
Mad scientist.
Yeah, he's a mad scientist, so that's awesome. The second of 3 things this week is that Absolute Martian Manhunter is absolutely as astonishing and fantastic and great and perfect and colorful and well told as we have mentioned to you in the past 6 months. We hit number 6 with Absolute Martian Manhunter this week. It is the end of the middle / second story arc, I guess first story arc in the series. It is a perfect place to catch up because they're going to take a couple months off before they pick up with number 7 again. And we are about to have reprints and collections, and I would implore you to use our pre-order / subscription system and get yourself on the list for Absolute Martian Manhunter. It is a comic book that is second to none as far as graphic storytelling goes, and it deserves everyone's attention. I truly mean that. And then the third thing this week, the hero we need uses a plain old hammer. We will talk about Thor, number 1, when we get to the close to the top of the table. It is a great first issue, one of those first issues that Marvel's putting out that has the same creative team as its previous 25 issues. But it's a great beginning to a story as someone who has not fallen into the immortal Thor 25 issues. And it is a fun introduction / reintroduction to Thor that is also much more violent than it lets on. Much more. With a hammer. So, without further ado, mini table, ladies and gentlemen. At the beginning of the mini table, we talk about the hardcover Cry Wolf Girl. It is from Silver Sprocket. I was just in the middle of a breath. I know. No, Silver Sprocket. It's got a shiny wolf eye on it, and it's a nice hardcover. Below that is a oversized AWA one-shot called Kill or Be Killed. It is one of those books that does have pictures, but words too. More words. It is an illustrated novella. And it's essentially a modern horror story. You get a notification on your phone that a loved one, friend, family member, what have you, is in mortal danger, and you need to kill a stranger on live stream, or else your friend, loved one, will be murdered themselves.
Yes.
Yikes.
Terrifying.
Right next to that, we're starting with collected stuff from Image. Radiant Black is on volume 7 of their trade paperbacks, and Ultra Mega is on volume 2. Next to it, we got Spawn stuff. So cue your personal gongs at home, because I know you all have them. Standing by. Scorched is on issue number 44. There's cover A. There's cover B. And then Spawn Rat City is on issue number 17. Ghost Machine stuff gets us. The first book is Hornsby and Halo this week. It's on issue number 9. There's your cover A. Here's your cover B. And here's your cover C. They're all kind of blending together now at this point, their covers. Then we've got Void Rivals to go with some Energon Universe stuff this week. That's issue number 22, cover A. A 1 in 10 variant for $8. And a 1 in 25 variant for $10. And the last Ghost Machine book of this week is, whoa, almost knocked over that table, is Geiger, number 17, next to my reading stack. We are in the middle of the story arc, but it's continually beautiful.
Oh, yeah.
That was cover A. Here's your cover B. And here's your cover C, kind of a design variant. Kevin's pick. Gehenna Naked Aggression is on issue number 3. Then we're going to the middle of the table is a really cool treasury-sized book called The Man Who Dreamt the Impossible. It is a semi-biographical story about Jack Kirby. Has some fantastical artwork and imaginings in it in a big old great format.
Yeah.
Next to that, Exquisite Corpses number 4 came out this week. Last week, if you missed it, we did get the polybag variant. They just shipped it to us late, so comes with a trading card. It's in there somewhere. Next to it, You'll Do Bad Things wraps up from Tyler Boss. That's issue 6 of 6 of the miniseries. That's your cover A. There's your 1 in 10 variant for $8. And the penultimate issue of We're Taking Everyone Down With Us. A really good sci-fi romp. That's on issue number 5. There's your cover A. Here's your 1 in 25 variant for $10. And in the miniseries of The Voice Said Kill, we're on issue number 2 of 4. The whole next row is Universal Monsters Invisible Man, a first issue of a 4-issue miniseries that I mentioned with great admiration.
Yes.
I can't wait to catch the rest of this. Jane Tinian, master of horror.
Right.
There's your cover A. Here's your cover B. 1 in 10 variant for $8. A 1 in 25 variant for $15. And a spectacular 1 in 50 variant for $30. Then we got a biggie. I'll hold it, so it'll save your wrist a little bit. Ed Brubaker and Sean Phillips create fantastic crime comics, period. There is second to none in a modern age of crime comics. These two can do no wrong. I've been known to sell these books by saying they probably sold their soul to someone because they're all good. This is a new criminal chapter called The Knives. I'm sure it can be read independently, just like all of their other books, but in case you don't want to read it independently, we have all the paperbacks too.
And it's so thick.
It's a big old book.
Yeah.
That's for sure. So $25 or $30 gets you a near perfect creative. Middle of the table.
We're gonna go this way. Hang on.
Marvel collected editions, starting off with Hell Hunters, the trade paper. All 5 issues of that miniseries. Next to it, another 5-issue miniseries with Sabretooth, The Dead Don't Talk. And what do you know? Another 5-issue miniseries completely collected, Infinity Watch. With the new members of the Infinity Watch and Agent Coulson playing Death. Your Friendly Neighborhood Spider-Man, Old School, New School, was another 5-issue miniseries. And then we got a couple epic collections. While John Shear travels, Miles Morales Spider-Man Modern Epic Collection, Spider-Man No More, looks a little familiar. And then the Star Wars Kanan Modern Epic Collection, which is all the Kanan appearances in Star Wars at the time. Subtitled The Last Padawan. Now we got 3 Marvel reprints, but one of them is way cooler than the rest. Marvel Zombies #1, reprinted in 3D with 3D glasses. Can't beat it. Those have been very cool. And the one they just announced was This Man, This Monster.
Oh, really?
Right above that, a shop favorite, Godzilla Destroys the Marvel Universe, just to go along with issue number 2 from last week. We've got a reprint of issue number 1. And then probably our favorite reprint of the week personally as a staff, The Fantastic Four First Steps is a one-shot that tied in with it's kind of a prequel to the movie, which we always roll our eyes at. Like, oh, cool, let's just devise a comic to sell more comics. I'll tell you what, for liking this movie, we all read this book and then understood and liked the beginning of the movie more. Wholeheartedly, if you liked Mole Man in that movie for the small amount that he killed it in it, this book expands on that role a lot.
If you like the movie, if you didn't like the movie, you're still going to like this comic.
It's a very, very concise, good Fantastic Four comic.
Yes.
Period. Very awesome. It's probably going to get our if you pick up one book sign, right?
I'm sure it will, actually.
And now we're going to the middle of the table where we got the ongoing series Deadpool Wolverine on issue number 8. Next to it, we have the, I think, second to last issue. So penultimate issue of Spider-Verse versus Venom-Verse. There's your cover A. Cover B is my favorite because it's got Viking Venom on it. And then a 1 in 10 design variant for $8. Back to the middle of the table. We got Emma Frost, White Queen on issue number 3 of the miniseries. Cover B is your Marvel Comics Presents variant with almost more cleavage than cover A. Here's cover C, winner, and cover D. But then the book that the only thing we really need to talk about this week, it's Jeff the Land Shark on issue 3 of 5 of his mini-series, hopefully never to end. Cover A is right here. Cover B, slight homage, if not direct homage. Good. And then cover C with a big old Jeff smile. Next, they're still pumping them out. X-Men, issue number 21. There's cover A. Cover B is a J. Scott Campbell Storm variant, because we've been clamoring for it. A 1 in 25 variant for $12 next to that one. Miles Morales Spider-Man is also on issue number 37, also has a new issue. I thought that was a Ninja Turtle character.
It is.
Okay, cool. Crossover.
Yep.
We got one cover A right there, and cover B is a 1 in 10 variant for $8.
Ninja Turtles.
Yep, Ninja Turtles. Yeah, wait, it really does that. I mean, I know it's like traditional stuff, but it looks a lot like it. She could have used a different weapon or something. West Coast Avengers, issue number 10, cover A. Enough said. Death of the Silver Surfer, issue number 3, has a great cover A. But next to it, cover B is a J. Scott Campbell cover featuring Thanos, the Mad Titan himself. Here's cover C by Castellini. I just looked that up.
Yeah.
And then a $15 1 in 25 variant. And we're keeping it cosmic with Phoenix number 14. We got one cover A. But next to that, another miniseries wrapping up, Wolverine and Kitty Pryde by Chris Claremont is on issue number 5. Incredible Hulk is gross. Nearing to the end of their last story arc. This is issue 28. There's your cover A, very gross. Cover B is your J. Scott Campbell variant. Cover C by Jeff Brown, so cute. And a 1 in 25 variant next to that one for $12. Ultimate Spider-Man has a wonderful cover A. I love that cover.
It's a good cover.
There it is, cover A. Here's cover B, Poker Night. And a 1 in 25 variant for $15. The Avengers enters a story arc that does not involve One World Under Doom. There's your cover A. We're actually throwing back to Jonathan Hickman's Secret Wars with this one. There's your cover A. Your cover B is the J. Scott Campbell cover. Cover C is the Vecchio Scarlet Witch cover. The 1 in 50 variant ended up unpriced, so we'll remedy that, but I believe it was $20 because it's got a board.
$20.
Yep. Predator, Black, White, and Blood is on issue number 2 of 4 for the miniseries. Freaking awesome. Cover A, cover B versus the Aztecs. And then a 1 in 25 variant for $15. Now we've got a couple cool tie-ins. Imperial War Planet She-Hulk is a one-shot featuring She-Hulk during the Imperial story arc by Jonathan Hickman. And she's stuck on Sakaar. She's trying to deal with the politics, and she deals with it best with a sword.
And I think it's going to lead into the next She-Hulk series.
The Planet She-Hulk series.
Yeah.
There's cover A, cover B. Next to it is your J. Scott Campbell cover. And then we've got a 1 in 25 variant for $12. The other one shot to tie in with Imperial this week is Imperial War Black Panther, which is actually a big deal because of the international nation of Wakanda and the big part they play in that Hickman series. We have one cover for that one, cover A. And next to it, the one facsimile edition from Marvel this week is X-Men number 138. Very iconic cover, very pink. But that is your cover A, and then we have a 1 in 25 variant, which I actually really like a lot.
It's not bad, yeah.
For $15. Our first bad guy this week is Dormammu. This is Bring On the Bad Guys. Unofficially, it is part 6. It is an entire one-shot about Dormammu and all of his evil doings, and it's pretty freaking good. That's cover A. Cover B is your J. Scott Campbell Doctor Strange cover next to it. Here's cover C. Here's Nock with his iconic cover D. cover E, cover F, Sister Sorrow, the 1 in 50 Sister Sorrow variant for $15, and the Nuff Said 1 in 25 variant for $10. Filling in a gap at the end of the table is The Thing, issue number 4, which I believe is the penultimate issue, which is weird because I don't know how they're going to do another one of him being crushed by a Juggernaut. But another Bring on the Bad Guys one-shot this week is Mephisto. It is part 7 of 7. This is absolutely the culmination of all of the bad guys, and I'll tell you what, this book makes it a complete story. So if you want to see bad guys doing bad guy stuff, this is absolutely it. Also, plenty, at least 1 or 2 entertaining Doctor Doom moments. So that's your cover A. There's cover B. Here's cover C. Here's cover D. Cover E, which happens. This is awesome.
Nice.
Cover F. And the 1 in 50 variant for $15. Next to it, One World Under Doom continues its tie-ins with Runaways number 3. And then we got a whole row of Thor, officially called Thor number 1. This is the Mortal Thor, following the events of Immortal Thor number 25, but easily picked up if you did not read any of that. I am a testament.
I am too.
To it. It is a wonderful first issue. It is the same creative team, and it is worth reading. One, definitely.
I'm going to read issue 2. I cannot wait.
I'm pretty
That was
stoked
a
for
good
issue 2.
first issue.
So there's your cover A. Here's your cover B. Here's your cover C by Casada. Cover D by Jeff Brown. Here's cover E. Cover F, your blank variant. And then a 1 in 25, wonderful 1 in 25 for $10. Top of the table. I'll hold it. Doomed 2099 is about Doctor Doom 2099. What nothing told us in any solicitation is that this is a very loose but pretty potent One World Under Doom tie-in. This Doom from 2099 is trying to address our Emperor Doom and let him know the mistakes that he's making, but it just turns into an all-out fight. Not just between Dooms, but this Doom recruits a-holes from, like, crazy powerful a-holes from all different timelines, like Cosmic Ghost Rider and Rachel Summers Phoenix and Old Man Logan and, like, wild dudes, and they go and try and punch it into Emperor Doom. So you can see how it works out when you catch it. But this is, if you're following all of them, an unofficial One World Under Doom tie-in, I would call it. So, very awesome one-shot, actually. Very satisfying comic book read. There's your cover A. Here's your cover B with said a-holes. And cover C, you got your 1 in 25 variant for $10 and a spiffy, shiny, awesome foil variant. Do I clip this? Yeah, I'm going to do that, and that way I don't have to hold it. What are you showing them? Oh, Fantastic Four Fanfare is on issue number 4. Everybody has loved this series so far. I haven't talked to a single person who has not loved it. And then next to it, you've got another of the Marvel Infinities reprints. X-Men Tooth and Claw is reprints of once web-only comics. That's it. I'm done with Marvel.
Yeah.
Stop showing them that. Weird.
There you go.
That's stuff weird. Okay.
Now we get down to DC.
Hold on, we're transitioning.
Yep.
I got you.
I'll hold it up. So
Okay, cool.
It makes it easy for you. So, Immortal Legend Batman. It's by the same creative team who does Radiant Black for Image, but it is an Elseworlds title where the legend of Batman has been like living on and on and on. They're trying to make the populace like Batman is immortal, and in fact they're doing a whole like Dread Pirate Roberts thing and just recruiting like new people each time. Except this Batman might be going too far, and by the end of the book, the person who recruited him is like, there can only be one, and we got to figure this out. So
They can hear you.
yeah. So a really good, solid first story. They bring in, like, of course, classic villains. They're introducing a whole Bat family within there and what each of them do. As solid an Elseworlds first issue as you're going to get. So
this has nothing to do with our Bruce Wayne.
It does
Well,
not.
I mean, like, that's not our Bruce Wayne.
It is not our Bruce Wayne. But Bruce Wayne is in the book. So yeah.
Is he a head in a jar?
He is not, which
He's
would
not
be
a brain in a
amazing.
jar?
Oh
Yeah.
no,
They
but
gotta
that
get
would
his
be
brain in a
amazing.
jar.
Yeah. All right, so there's your cover A. Cover B, spiffy, shiny foil.
and we got a $40 1 in 25 variant, which I believe because everybody has been adding this to their file like this last week. So
I think it's a prolific artist outside of our realm.
okay,
I think.
there you go. The aforementioned Absolute Martian Manhunters on issue number 6. There is a Hold It Up to the Light page in there, which is fantastic.
It's heartbreaking. Is what
it is. But there's also little clues from previous Martian Manhunter stories within there, which are wonderful. And again, the art is superb.
This is the best book DC's putting out. I love Absolute Batman, I really do. But this is groundbreaking.
I mean, this is going to be, when you read it as a collection, you're going to be so happy.
It's astonishing.
Yeah. So there's your cover A. We've got a $12 1 in 25 variant for that one there. Absolute Wonder Woman's on issue 11. It is penultimate story in the arc, and it is she meets another Amazon for the first time, and it is wonderful. She is the smartest person in the room. It is a fantastic book. It's as good a book as you want. There's your cover A. There's your cover B. And then your $10 1 in 25 variant with her big old sword.
Anime sword.
Yep. Justice League Unlimited is on issue number 10. Yes, that is right. They're trying to save Doomsday, and they bring in, of course, the person famous from the Superman movie, Metamorpho, to help do that. Mm-hmm. But also Batman, of course, makes bad plans, which there you go.
Wonder Woman list.
Yep. You got your cover B's Zarity variant, and then your $10 1 in 25 variant for that one there.
Freaking glare.
Yeah. Superman number 29, Legion of Darkseid Part 2. Terrifying.
Got me reading Superman again.
Oh my gosh. No surprise. Superboy Prime is in this one, and he is every bit of a jerk.
A-hole.
Yeah, there you go. It's great. Fantastic issue. Booster Gold shows up again. Everything you want. Cover A. You've got a spiffy, shiny foil variant of that one there. And then a $10 1 in 25 variant. Green Lanterns on issue number 26. Part 3 of their story arc going on. There's your cover A.
What a boss, Kyle Rayner.
Oh, so good. And then your cover B. And your $10 1 in 25 variant for that one there. Flash is on part 6 of Bad Moon Rising. There's your cover A, and that's all we got. But next to it, Mr. Terrific Year 1. This is, as it says, Enter the Batman. Batman shows up in his origin story. So there's cover A. There's your cover B. With a nice little hidden Batman in there. Green Arrow's on issue number 27. There's your cover A. But you get your cover B. Is where it's at. DC's facsimile is Action Comics 23, first appearance of Lex Luthor. So if you ever want to see how Lex became Lex,
there he is.
that is not Lex. Although that would be amazing if it was Lex. So yeah, there's your cover A. We got a spiffy, shiny foil variant for that one there.
I would understand why he was so angry for all those years.
Right. Green Lantern Dark's on issue number 6, halfway through that one. Harley's on issue number 53. There's your cover A. There's your cover B by Nakayama. And your cover C. She's blowing stuff up.
Oh, that's hilarious. There's cover C. Sorry, I was reading.
No, it's fine. And then Batman, Robin and Batman, Jason Todd's on issue 3 of 3. So the final one for that one. But then collection-wise, Batman 66, Compendium. So if you ever wanted to see the classic, fantastic...
The honker.
Yeah, it's big. Like, they are wonderful. They are done purely in the style of the TV show. They're fantastic in every way, and I'm very happy they put out a compendium. Question all along the Watchtower, that's complete miniseries. And then this is the one you should be getting, guys. It's New Gods, Volume 1. Like, there you go. This is, if you don't care about the New Gods, this will help you do that.
I don't,
so, yeah.
I can't wait to read it.
Right?
Just for the Black Racer.
So, and then we've got reprints of collections. Batman Year 100 by Paul Pope. Fantastic in every way. Below that, Batman Huntress, Cry for Blood by Rucka and Burchett. Next to that, Judd Winnick's Red Hood, The Lost Days. Next to that, Tom King's Sheriff of Babylon.
It's the Tom King book that no one reads, and they all should.
And everybody who does loves it. So, yeah. And then next to that, the one new thing, Sandman Mystery Theater Compendium Volume 2. Still probably John Dudis's pick of the week because he loves this book, as well we all should.
Dark Horses collection, Those Not Afraid. 2 serial killers are on a race to get the record for most kills in the town and end up working together, but it goes bad for everybody. It's fantastic. Kyle Starks did a really good job on this one. The only bad thing is, didn't know it was a part 1. So there will be more. Masterminds, new number 1. I'll hold it up for one copy of it. But video game programmer manages to get into basically the wealthiest people in the world's you gotta be the smartest people in the world's secret society. But in order to really get in, he's got to figure out all the games they've got going on, and they are deadly, deadly games. So yeah, first issue of that. It's a good first issue. Next to that, we'll go with this one because that's cover A. Nemesis Forever, the next part in Mark Millar's Nemesis saga. There's your cover A. There's your very cool cover B by Jay Lee. Hux on issue number 4 from him, Big Bad World. Next to that, Hellboy and the BPRD. Professor Harvey is gone, so it's a one-shot. And there's your cover A. There's your cover B. From Oni, 6 Guns on issue number 2, Battle for the Six. And then we've got MetaMouse. It is all the ads, history, look back on everything that Spiegelman did for Mouse. If you read that and you're like, I need more behind the scenes stuff, this is it. This has everything. Below that, Beneath the Trees Where Nobody Sees, Rite of Spring, issue number 2. Get your cute and cuddly serial killer going on. There's your cover A. There's your cover B. Amazing homage cover.
No, this is an amazing homage.
Oh, well, yeah. It's wonderful. There's your cover C. All right. Expensive ones.
Yeah.
1 in 25 variant, $40. And the 1 in 50 variant's $100.
Yeah.
Because
that is a generous pricing. I've been bragging to these dudes all week that I knocked $50 off the freaking price. But you want to buy this and resell it on eBay? Be my guest. You'll make half your money back.
Yeah.
Or sorry, 50%. Whatever. You'll make
right.
50%.
You'll make money. Speed Racers on issue number 2 from Mad Cave, and then Gotcha Man Joe Bloodline, one shot. There you go. Then lots of small press stuff. Lilith, issue number 5 from Vault. Minor Arcanas on issue number 10 from Jeff Lemire. Dune, The Edge of Chris Knife is in issue 1 of the new Dune series.
Hey guys, look, Dune stuff.
Hercules on issue number 7. Red Sonja Reborn, issue number 1. Find out how she got reborn.
Man, she looks like such a warrior.
Look
at that pose. It's so ferocious.
So ferocious. Shredder from the TMNT universe. This cover A?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay. Cover A. So there you go.
Shredder getting his own series, guys.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
And then cover B. It's violent.
Yeah.
Marvel Crafts. All the different things you can do with stuff for Marvel. There you go, in a nice DK book. I mean, come on.
You can make your own Black Widow bracelets.
There you go.
That's fun.
That's cool. Deepwater Creek, an all ages book, but super creepy. Storm rages over the lake, and things rise up out of it, and the kids have to fight it. So full on collection there. My Little Pony holiday collection. Just got a holiday collection of My Little Pony. TMNT Saturday Morning Cartoons or Saturday Morning Adventures.
Dashing through the snow like horses. Come on.
Yes, you're right. I did skip the pun. I'm glad you brought us back to the pun. Let's show it again. There you go. Pun.
Can't miss the pun.
All right. TMNT Saturday Morning Adventures on issue number 28. DuckTales on issue number 6. And then new number 1, it's not Lilo and Stitch, it's just Stitch. All the Adventures of Stitch from Dynamite. Issue number 1, there's your cover A, and there's your very sweet cover B. It's
Kevin's
so sweet.
How many are you going to get? I'm like, none.
But yeah, and that's our night for tonight. Come on in tomorrow, pick up a bunch of new books, pick up some very good books. That Thor is really good, and so is Immortal Batman. But
you don't know how to close it.
I don't. Yep.
Thanks for joining us Tuesday night.
tomorrow for your comic books. Yes. I got it. Oh, shit.